Make Black Men Great Again. How to See Paradise. That's the name of this video is gonna be, and it's the subject of today's video. See, it's raining, which some people like rain, some people don't. And this can kind of go into the subject for people who do like rain. Being in this would be a little piece of paradise for them. I guess what I mean by, when I talk about paradise, what I mean is paradise is subjective. Paradise is what you find your happiness in. Is when you are safe, when you are full, when you, I mean full as in like you got a meal in you, you know, you're not hungry, you're not in pain, you are, you know, probably laying there watching TV, playing with your kids, you know, going to the store, browsing, looking, you got money in your pocket, so you can buy almost whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're in a Dollar Tree with $100, you are, you know, at that point, you are in a place where you can almost, you know, kind of do what you want. I guess that's what I mean by that type of paradise. Now, I go a little deeper about paradise. The reason why I say this is paradise is because it's apparently designed for us to behold its beauty. Therefore, it was made to us, it was made for us to perceive as beautiful, to enjoy, you know? That's why when we are not in good places, we get depressed, we get sad, we get down, because our natural state is to be enamored with our surroundings, enamored with our situation and the beauty. Not to say that that's all it's about, and I guess that's what I'm getting to. See, my trick is, my whole thing is, in my life, I want to be able to see paradise even in the bad times. I want to be able to appreciate the fact that I'm alive, that I'm present, you know. If I'm in pain, pain is a part of life. You know, if I am in a dangerous situation, danger is a part of life. If I am hungry, hunger is a part of life. Sometimes we go through those things. And I feel like that doesn't make this any less paradise. Just because hard times come, just because we go through things, that's not necessarily a bad thing. This whole idea of wanting this perfect life is it's misguiding. It's robbing you of the true experience. I think a part of the reason why we're here is to be able to appreciate the good and the bad. I'm not fully there yet myself. If I was to find myself in an uncomfortable situation, I don't like it. But I do know that life contains uncomfortable situations. And uncomfortable situations don't make this any less paradise. If you're in a situation where you are not happy, you find the happiness you can find in that situation, you work yourself out of it, and you find your fucking paradise. If you gotta go to Fiji, if you gotta move away from these crazy ass people, if you gotta leave, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm finna say something controversial. There was this dude who was he was posting, you know, about his old lady. And it's a white dude. MGTOW Monk. Hammerhand. You know, I'm sorry, not him. It was someone else. It was a MGTOW guy though. His wife left him. I think she left him for another man, him and the kids. She was unhappy and she just got up and left. And that's fucked up. But I'm gonna be real with you. The second thought that came to my head was she probably was trying to find her paradise, and it wasn't there with you guys. She made decisions. I get that. That she have to be held to, that she's kind of obligated to fulfill. I get that. I 100% do. But if she's trying to find her paradise, sometimes you can't really give a fuck about your current situation. You kind of have to just go. And yeah, you fucked over people and that, but you know, like I said, she was probably trying to find her paradise. But what about the kids? I know. That's why it's just better to kind of chill, man. You know, kind of be cool. You know what I'm saying? But, because you don't, also this is what I realized. The reason I am the way I am, as far as the reason I don't really let too many people into my circle, I only have one friend and my brother that I can, you know, really consider my best friend. And my brother. I have an ex-best friend, but no respect, no relationship. That's how that goes. But I realize the reason why I keep people out of my circle is because I understand the effect that people can have on your experience. The effect that people can have on your experience is they can totally change it. They can end it. They can pick it up. They can put it down. They can move it left, right. All these things with just presence in your life. And to be honest with you, I got to be careful of who I let in my fucking emotional circle. Because see, when I say emotional, what I mean is, if you're not the type of person that I can consider the type of person I can kind of give my emotions to, in a sense, then I'm gonna not, what you say to me are just words. They're just a string of letters, and you can be like, oh, you ain't shit, you this, you pussy, you out of that. Those are just words to me because you're you. Now, if my brother was to say certain things to me, it will get more of a response because I'm emotionally attached to him. I allow him that. I allow my best friend that. Don't fuck with it because I will take it back. You know what I mean? But I'll allow them that because they show themselves trustworthy of my emotions and my emotional investment, right? And that the reason I'm so protective of it, because I understand that these people can affect my paradise. I don't want them to ruin my experience. I don't want me to ruin my experience. I make mistakes. I do stupid shit sometimes, a lot of times, but I don't want that to ruin my experience. So I have to switch the way I think about it. I have to look at myself and say, Tay, you got to get better. But it's good that you know to get better. So get better, and we do this, you know. Whatever you consider better, whatever I consider better, you know. But how to see paradise? How to see paradise is to try to pull the happiness out of even the most saddest situation. But also understand that sadness in itself is not necessarily a bad thing. Kind of like that movie, In Out or something like that, the kid movie. So it's the idea of creating your state of being content in the midst of whatever you're going through. That way you never take your eyes off the fact that this is paradise. And once you do that, things will manifest differently in your life. You'll start feeling different about life, and people, new people will start to approach, new places, new beauty, new ideas will come to you, and it's a beautiful thing. But in short, I always tell people that this is heaven, and the real fucking trick is, the sad thing about it is they've convinced us that it's not, and robbed us of this. Even if I'm wrong, then you're gonna get heaven after this. But if I'm right, then you just lost your chance in heaven. You just squandered your chance. You squandered your experience, the only one you're gonna have. You squandered it because you cared about what they thought, because you cared about things that really didn't matter at the end of the day. You cared about ideals and idealistic and ideology is what I mean. You cared about the type of shoes or the type of car instead of just being happy that you're able to see a car. Some people never seen one. Some people never seen a car. I've had 7 and I'm gonna get an 8th one. But some people never seen one. They never drove one. They will never. Some people will never eat Papados. I've eaten Papados. They will never eat Papado. Ever. So I got my little slice of paradise out of that. I got my little slice of paradise out of right now, just talking to you guys. In short, how to see paradise. Well, you have to want to. You have to value. You have to see the value in changing the way you see the world. You have to know why anger and stress hurts you and happiness helps you. It makes you physically better. Therefore, if you see the world in a happier state and you are happier, it physically makes you better. That's your reason to see this as paradise. That don't mean you got to take everybody's shit. No, sir, I do not. But I am more respectful of people. I'm gonna end it right here because I don't want to go too long. I can go on about this for hours. Make black men great again.